Hello everyone, this is Dr. Aditya Gupta. So, INICET in 40 days. 10 नवंबर को INICET है, 10-11 नवंबर को INICET है. And looking at what NMC is doing, it doesn't look likely that your counselling is going to be held. Maybe one round is going to be held prior to that, but unlikely that counselling will be held. Full counselling will be held. So specifically for people who want a second chance, who probably got a 10,000 to 30,000 rank and they are not satisfied with their rank as far as NEET PG is concerned, yes, you should definitely give INICET. There is a very good chance, obviously not a very good chance, but there's definitely a chance, there's definitely a hope that you can crack INICET if you specifically study in this next 1.5 month. Alright. Last year ही मैंने दो लोगों के interviews लिए थे. A girl who got rank 1400 to 107, another one जिसने both of them specifically used Reflex, उसके ऊपर भी थोड़ी बात करूँगा मैं. And another one who got a 1300 rank and converted into a 1200 rank in AIMS INICET, and then he's doing anesthesia at AIMS Delhi. Dr. Shubhi, she's doing neurosurgery at AIMS Delhi, and Dr. Rishi is doing anesthesia at AIMS Delhi. So yes, देखो 10 to 30,000 rank है. What it basically means is that you guys have decent enough concepts. Maybe not the best ones, but decent enough concepts हैं. If you focus for the next 1.5 month, get the basics right, ensure कि तुम्हारी एक बार revision अच्छे से ढंग से हो जाए. No one can stop you from getting a good rank as far as INICET is concerned. And best part is, most top rankers, top 1,000, top 5,000 rankers in NEET PG, they won't be studying for INICET. So जो actual competition होगा वो in 10 to 20,000 के बीच में ही होने वाला है, right? So how do you prepare for INICET in the next 40 days? What do you keep in mind? 3 main things, 3 horsemen, triad कह लो एक तरीके से. INICET के लिए क्या क्या important है? Obviously, the first and foremost is that you revise your entire syllabus in the next 1.5 month. I would say that at least you should do 2 revisions. I'll talk about how do you go about doing those revisions. 2 revisions करनी है definitely, and you're golden. Second thing is INICET focuses a lot on first and second prof. Unlike NEET PG, and in fact, is why NEET PG also had become like INICET. A lot of integrated questions, a lot of questions from first and second prof. A little bit of, they look like final prof questions, but are actually first and second prof questions, right? And third thing is INICET has been known कि वो अपने previous question और previous topics को नहीं छोड़ता. अपने previous question और previous topics को बिल्कुल नहीं छोड़ता as far as INICET is concerned. उसी question के इर्द गिर्द around कोई ना कोई question आ जाता है. Sometimes they ask more in depth, sometimes they ask less in depth, sometimes a little lateral, but the broad topic almost always remains same as far as INICET is concerned. In fact, if the NEET PG is by देखो, this NEET PG did not come from NEET PG previous year topics, it came from INICET previous year topics. 80% of the questions in this NEET PG were from INICET previous year topics. Actually, so everyone is moving towards an INICET pattern, be it NEET PG or INICET, तो INICET के हिसाब से रहेगा ही, AIMS तो AIMS के हिसाब से रहेगा ही. So how do you do it? Revision, first and second prof focus, and previous year question PYTs. So इन लोगों का जो मैंने interview लिया था, I will give the link of the description how they prepared in that 1.5 month last year and got a good rank in INICET. Both of them ended up using Reflex. I know it's my app. Disclosure, मैंने contributed to creating that app, but the reason I'm specifically talking about Reflex is because Reflex is the only app which has 10 years, 12 years past year papers of INICET. So एक definitive advantage मिलेगा by doing Reflex in this 1.5 month. Strategy करनी चाहिए, irrespective of whichever platform you are using Reflex or not, that's up to you. But actual strategy क्या होनी चाहिए? तो मेरी strategy के हिसाब से simple ये होगा, a 30 and a 10 day revision. 1 महीने की revision और एक आखिरी 10 दिन की revision. ये 2 revision करनी है. इसके अलावा every second या third day keep on giving a past paper of INICET as a GT. Keep giving past paper of INICET as a GT. बस 40 days में you will be easily be able to cover past 15 to 20 papers of INICET. तुम्हारे सारे previous year question और previous year topic of INICET हो जाएंगे, और तुमने 2 comprehensive revisions भी कर ली हैं. You have already given NEET PG, you know where your weak areas are. And during that revision, I would simply say, even if you leave some final prof subjects like, let's say ENT, you leave anesthesia, maybe a little bit of optha also for that matter of fact. Optha still is an important subject for INICET, but definitely don't ensure that you do your anatomy, ensure you do your biochemistry, ensure that you do your path and pharma properly. Medicine should be no problem. Medicine specific topics you can do. You can do ECG, you can do ABG, you can do emergencies as far as INICET is concerned. But focus on first and second prof during this 30 and 10 day revision. Ensure the past 10 to 12 year papers you're done, you're thorough. That will give you a definitive advantage as far as INICET is concerned. And Reflex में 450 रुपए के available हैं यार, simple. Not even like 20 rupees per paper essentially. राइट. सो एंड एक लोगों को बहुत प्रॉब्लम होती थी एक ज़माने में रिफ्लेक्स है कि सर क्वेश्चन के आंसर्स गलत हैं. ऑल क्वेश्चंस नाउ हैव रेफरेंसेस, ऑल क्वेश्चंस नाउ आर करेक्ट, उनके आंसर्स सबके करेक्ट हैं, एवरीथिंग हैज़ बीन सॉर्टेड, तो वो प्रॉब्लम भी नहीं है. It's just 450 rupees. It is totally error free at this particular point of time. So what is your simple strategy? 1st से 30th अक्टूबर के बीच में एक रिविजन मारनी है. हर सेकंड थर्ड डे पे एक जीटी दे देना है, पूरा प्रीवियस ईयर INICET का पेपर को एज अ जीटी दे देना है और उसको रिव्यू कर लेना है. रिविजन भी होती गई, INICET के क्वेश्चंस की प्रैक्टिस भी होती गई, प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस एंड टॉपिक्स भी होते गए. 30 days and a last 10 day revision and a revision in last 10 days. That's about it. Simple, clear forward strategy and you will be golden as far as INICET is concerned. Ensure that you're focused on first and second prof. Medicine ना भी हो but path pharma micro होनी चाहिए. उससे ही INICET, that is the thing that ensure that you get a rank in INICET. If you feel कि यार मैं I can't do a 200 questions on a daily, मतलब GT on a every third day basis. In those cases, I would say that you can go to the practice section of the Reflex app. You can go to the practice session of the Reflex app. उसमें first and second prof के papers को specifically solve कर लो. If you want to solve only INICET questions, so nowadays what we have done is वहाँ पे हम लोगों ने specifically एक toggle बनाया हुआ है between NEET PG and INICET. तो you can just choose INICET paper. You'll get to know कब आया था, कैसे आया था, how the questions are getting repeated also. Specifically first and second prof के papers को from the practice section you can easily practice. They are what? First second prof के 300, 300, 300, 400, 400. Maybe 1500 questions तुम 10 दिन में भी practice कर सकते हो. But you will be golden. You will have an idea कि what INICET loves to ask, keeps on asking. Alright. Now comes another set of people. This is for people who are in the 10 to 20,000, 10 to 20,000 or 10 to 30,000 rank who want to give INICET a shot. 30 plus 10 day revision. Either a third day GT or ensuring a first and second prof के previous year question and previous year topics की practice हो जाए. From Reflex, कोई और आप यूज़ कर रहे हो उसे 5 साल के कर लो, बाकी 5 साल के Reflex से कर लो. That is your wish. I would genuinely advise कि 2014, 15 and 16 के पेपर्स प्लीज़ रिफ्लेक्स से कर लेना, ये किसी और प्लेटफॉर्म में नहीं है. एंड ये पेपर्स से क्वेश्चंस रिपीट होते हैं, जेन्युइनली रिपीट होते हैं एंड तुम्हें स्पेसिफिक एज मिलेगा, उसके अलावा बाकी ऑब्वियसली यू कैन यूज योर व्हाटएवर ऐप यू आर यूजिंग. यू कैन यूज e-Gurukul. A lot of you might know that I'm now teaching pediatrics at e-Gurukul. You can use Maro, whichever app you are using, that's perfectly fine. Next comes if you're a top 10,000 ranker, top 10,000 and top 1,000 ranker. A request from my side to you guys. You guys might be, ठीक है यार एग्जाम टफ होता है एंड एग्जाम के बाद मस्ती मारने का मन करता है एंड इट हैज़ बीन 1.5 months सिंस वो मस्ती हो गई है. A genuine request from my side, INICET देख ही तो देख लो, give it a try. There's no harm, right? Whichever way you want to practice, whichever way you want to revise, you guys, since you are a top 1,000 rankers, I'm not going to tell you how to revise. You know it better than me. My advice to simply to you guys is going to be a top 1,000 or top 2,000, 3,000 ranker also. Please give INICET. Please give INICET. What will happen is that a lot of these INICET colleges, especially the top 6 colleges in INICET, the 6 second gen AIMS, 2012 AIMS, plus AIMS Bhatinda, Nagpur, Bilaspur, Guwahati. These are really good colleges and they're actually better than many state colleges. So let's say you're getting radio at 1,000 rank in a state college, MD in radio in a state college. And तुम्हारी INICET में you end up getting a, let's say, a 200 to 300 rank. And you end up getting radio in these colleges. Better to do from here. Radio requires a lot of modalities. Radio requires all the instruments being there. You will get here no bond, highest salary. So there's no harm. There is absolutely no harm. You're someone who's looking at a 2,000, 3,000 rank. Let's say तुम्हारी कुछ 2,000 से 3,000 के बीच रैंक है, 2,000 से 3,000 के बीच रैंक है. और you were thinking of, let's say, nuclear medicine. You were, let's say, not thinking of radio, let's say, thinking of nuclear medicine. And INICET में तुम उसको एक top 500 रैंक ला के तुम एम्स ऋषिकेश में तुम रेडियो ले nuclear medicine ले लो. Again, no harm. All these, especially these modality-based colleges, dermatology, radio, dermatology, nuclear medicine, medicine and pediatrics, medical branches especially, of these INICET, of these other colleges also, not just AIMS Delhi and not just PGH and JIPMA. ये colleges अच्छे हैं, better than most state colleges, no bond and higher salary. You will be at an advantage. बहुत ही clear cut simple strategy है. If you put your 40 days into preparation zone of 10 to 14 hours of study on a daily basis, definitely you can crack INICET. No harm. Every year I see, ये तो 2 लोगों के मैंने interview लिए थे. These are the 2 people, Dr. Shubhi and Dr. Rishi. Both of them use Reflex. Dr. Shubhi तो specifically only use Reflex because as a subscription got over and she was not willing to pay 10,000 rupees for another subscription, 5,000 rupees. And Reflex is what, 500 rupees only, 450 rupees only. Right? So she just used Reflex. She ended up converting a 1,400 rank to a 107 rank. Same for Dr. Rishi. सो दिस इज़ माई स्पेसिफिक एडवाइस. एंड अगर तुम अपने ट्रेडिशनल प्लेटफॉर्म को भी यूज़ करना चाहते हो, येस ऑब्वियसली दे आर एक्सेलेंट. मेरी सिंपल स्पेसिफिकली एडवाइस यही होगी, ये 14, 15, 16 के पेपर्स कर लो. इट विल गिव यू एन एज, डेफिनेटली गिव यू एन एज. एंड स्ट्रैटेजी तो बहुत ही सिंपल है. 30 plus 10-day revision. Two highly focused revision. Focused in the sense that they should focus on first and second prof. Focused in the sense that they should focus on INICET pet topics. Pet topics like Rett syndrome you cannot mark wrong in INICET. They love to ask. They love to ask trofinetide. They love to ask ALS drugs. They love to ask antiviral drugs. They love to ask GCS and scorings, a lot of scorings. In चीज़ों में you cannot be deficient as far as INICET is concerned. If you should not be deficient in anatomy. A lot of people can leave anatomy for NEPG, but you cannot leave anatomy for AIMS. ये चीज़ों का ही अगर if you are able to focus in the next 1.5 month, you are golden. इसके अलावा if you have some specific doubts, you're more than welcome to ask in the comment section. You're more than welcome to ask in the, if you have my email address, ढूंढ लो कहाँ पे होगा. मेरा email address भी बता देता हूँ. You can ask me the doubts. This is my email address, adityaambos@gmail.com. Go ahead, ask me the doubts. I'll be more than happy to help you if I can help you. थोड़ा टाइम लूँगा, 1-2 दिन हो सकता है ले लूँ, because obviously a lot of queries can come, right? Please don't ask counseling related queries. Specifically अगर INICET related questions होंगे तो please ask them. More than happy to help you. That's it from my side today. Thank you and have a nice day.